the party that President Recep Tayyip Erdogan founded won the most votes in Sunday's Turkish general election. But for Mr. Erdogan himself, a man who had hitherto racked up 9 consecutive victories in national votes, the night had the unmistakable taste of defeat. Mr. Erdogan's plans for a formal presidential system now seem the stuff of history, but its powers as president remain formidable, and clashes between president and parliament are on the cards. The result was in line with many pre-election polls, but so dramatically as it changed Turkey's political landscape that it came, all the same, as a shock. The AKP lost its majority for 2 reasons. First, it saw a hemorrhaging of support, down 9 percentage points from the almost 50% it scored in general elections 4 years ago, as a slowing economy, controversy over Mr. Erdogan's rule, and a confused campaign split between Mr. Erdogan and Prime Minister Ahmet Davutoglu all took their toll. The second reason why the AKP lost its majority was the rise of the pro-Kurdish People's Democratic Party, which got large numbers of votes, either from disaffected religious Kurds who had previously voted for the AKP, but who were upset at what they saw as the party's passivity towards Syrian Kurds, and also drew support from secularist Turks, prepared to lend their votes to the party to stop Mr. Erdogan's presidential ambitions. The fallout from this election is both clear and unresolved. It's clear because Mr. Erdogan's dreams of a constitution-changing majority to turn Turkey into a presidential system now seems far off, to say the least. It's confused because no natural government emerges from this constellation of forces in Turkey's parliament. After years of increasingly polarized politics, it seems both impossible for the party to rule alone and supremely difficult for it to form a coalition with any one of its former rivals. And the opposition themselves are torn between Turkish nationalists and Kurdish nationalists and the main secularist party, which remains the biggest single opposition party, but failed to advance itself on Sunday's count. That leaves Mr. Erdogan in a crucial role. It's not yet clear whether he will still seek to assert his powers as president, or whether he will try and act as an honest broker to allow some kind of workable government to emerge. It's up to Mr. Erdogan to nominate a prime minister, and should that prime minister fail to put a majority together, call for new elections. Mr. Erdogan has received the biggest setback in his career, but he still holds many cards and will make some of the biggest decisions about Turkey's future in the days ahead.